Diapers, they're essential to babies' developments both physically and mentally.
The reality is 1 in 3 families struggles to provide fresh diapers for their little one. That's why NBC15 is partnering with the Village Diaper Bank. NBC15's Amy Flugsoft is out there tonight to kick off our week-long diaper drive.
So as a new mom, I know how essential these are to my now almost 1-year-old daughter, Esther James. Now, if she has a dirty diaper, she's irritable, she's cranky, she can't eat, she can't sleep, she can't play, she can't do anything until she has a new diaper. But the sad reality is so many families, especially right now in the pandemic, they're making some tough choices between paying the bills or buying these for their little one. That's why volunteers are here at the Village Diaper Bank 3 times a week, packing diaper packs just like this.
This is the Village Diaper Bank.
I didn't even know what it was 3 years ago. A diaper bank is essentially similar to a food pantry, except we provide diapers and other essential items for babies. We can utilize what's on the shelves already.
Megan Sullenberger is the founder.
This is the Dane County Diaper Bank.
When NBC15 first introduced you to Sullenberger and her cause, she was working out of a 900 square foot office basement in Verona.
Hulking 50, 60-pound boxes up and down the stairs.
Just this month, she and her team relocated to this much larger space on Madison's east side.
Our landlord actually offered us a deal to be able to have the pontoon here for a couple of more months in exchange for a break on our rent. As a small nonprofit, we are going to take that every time.
NBC15 wasn't the only one following Sullenberger's journey. After seeing this report last fall,
we know that diaper need causes them to do things like reuse disposable diapers. Some folks are going as far as using things like plastic bags.
We had a grandbaby, a new baby girl on Monday.
It touched the heart of Regina Albano, a retired teacher and grandmother of 2.
I would definitely provide for my children over myself, so I'm sure that there are people making decisions that maybe they won't eat as well or as much so that they have the extra money to buy diapers for their children.
She felt inspired and is now adding a grandmother's touch.
It definitely warms my heart, especially on these cold days right now.
Regina is just one of about 6 regular volunteers helping to get diapers out to 8 partner agencies who then deliver to the families.
In October 2018, we distributed diapers to 39 kids, which ended up being about 3,800 diapers. Today, we're distributing about 50,000 diapers a month to more than 500 children. So we've grown really significantly in that amount of time. The pandemic has definitely accelerated that pattern.
As more families rely on government assistance to make ends meet, an essential like diapers isn't covered in that.
Since I moved out here and I'm, babysitting my 2-year-old grandson, I don't really, forget how many diapers they actually go through.
In 24 hours, a newborn will average 8 to 12 diapers a day. At about 22 cents per diaper, it quickly adds up, costing families on average about $75 a month per child.
So this is where we keep all of our regular main sizes of diapers that are typically for infants.
Megan Sullenberger knew something had to change when she found out 1 in 3 families in America can't afford diapers when their babies need to be changed.
I can't imagine making the choice between food or diapers. And I can't imagine being a new mom and knowing why my child is crying and not be able to stop it.
When Megan started a fundraiser for Hurricane Harvey victims in 2017, it opened her eyes to a problem she'd never faced as a young mother.
I found out really quickly that the biggest need that folks were asking for were diapers. I'm a mom of 2 small kids, and when I started this, they were actually much smaller than they are now. From my perspective, once I learned that this was an issue, and I also learned that government programs weren't helping, I really felt like I needed to do something.
She was determined to create a South Central Wisconsin diaper bank for families in need. So determined, Megan gave up a successful career at Epic to run the Village Diaper Bank, a job that pays only in satisfaction.
I left my job. I took a big leap of faith this summer. So it's been really kind of reinforcing that I'm on the right path, that we are doing good in the community, and that people really care about what we're working on. So it feels really good.
She gets emotional thinking about the stress not having diapers causes for parents and babies.
Even just thinking about a small baby upset, in tears, and it's such a simple fix that we could make that change for them. It just really pulls at my heartstrings.
I'm here at aisle 8 at the Festival Foods in Verona. This, of course, the diaper aisle, and as you can see, plenty to choose from here. Here's what we need you to do. We need you to go on your errands, go grocery shopping, and pick up some of these diapers here and drop them off in the barrels here at the Festival Foods in Verona. This is all part of our diaper drive. We're trying to get fresh, clean diapers on babies in our area. It's so important. We spoke with Megan Sollenberger. She's the founder of the Village Diaper Bank, and she says the response so far has been amazing. We also found 2 people who decided to donate today.
We have been really overwhelmed, honestly. All of our drop sites are completely full, overflowing in some cases. We have a full email inbox at the Diaper Bank, and we continue to see a lot of financial donations stream in, even ahead of match day.
It's wonderful because we know how fast you go through diapers. I think our son says he changes 10 a day, probably. So, and there's a lot of people, especially now, who need a lot, and we're happy that we're able to help just a little bit.
So after you purchase your diapers here at the Festival Foods in Verona, you're going to walk out the door here, diapers in hand, and you're going to find these red barrels right here for you to drop off your donation. It's as simple as that. These red barrels are going to be here until Thursday, so you can drop off your donations in them. We are also accepting monetary donations online. Make sure you check out NBC15.com/diapers for more details. Reporting from Verona, I'm Tim Elliott for NBC15 News.
Diapers are very expensive. They're very expensive.
Bridget Johnson is the proud mother of 2 boys. Joseph is almost 4 and Jameson is 2. She works at Little Spartan's Child Development Center in McFarland. And when the pandemic hit, the facility closed. Johnson was receiving a fraction of her paycheck and found herself in a tight spot.
I feel a lot of people are afraid to ask for help. They just don't want to. It's embarrassing. They're afraid of being judged, but I think that it's humbling. You know, like it's a good thing to ask for help sometimes.
Johnson began receiving diapers and pull-ups for her boys.
I'm very grateful for it. I'm very, very appreciative.
It's a blessing for them. It's kind of blessing for them. That's what they express to me, like, you know.
Kalpana Rizal works for Reach Dane. That organization works to connect clients like Johnson to the diaper bank.
I never in my life, in my field, I never realized giving a diapers could bring so much changes and to the families we work with. And it's such a big relief I can see in their face when we talk to them now.
With diaper need, there aren't a lot of resources and there aren't conversations being started.
Megan Sollenberger, the CEO of the Village Diaper Bank, is sparking a conversation about diaper need.
And these are the diapers that we usually run out of the fastest.
Which is when families struggle to afford diapers and have a sufficient supply to keep their children clean, dry, and healthy.
A lot of families that don't have diapers, like I mentioned, cut back in other areas, or they resort to using things like plastic bags in place of diapers, some sort of paper towel situation.
Prior to the pandemic, 1 in 3 families had a diaper need was kind of mind-blowing to me.
Diapers aren't a luxury item. You know, kids have to have them.
Middleton Outreach Ministry sees firsthand the huge financial burden parents face in getting their children diapers.
Anyone who's had a baby or a small child knows it's a resource that you have to have on hand at all times.
The ministry supply would constantly run thin.
We would have them for a short period of time, and then someone would come back the next week and we would have to say we were out, and then they would have to go try and figure out how to secure that resource on their own.
Nearly a year ago, the ministry became partners with the Village Diaper Bank, which provides them with 5,000 to 6,000 diapers every month. Families are able to get a pack of 30 diapers per child every week, providing around 200 families a month with diapers.
If we can help people with things like personal care items and diapers and things like that, that saves money so that they can pay their rent. And right now, so many people are struggling trying to figure out, you know, which bill to pay on which day.
A lot of people might be waking up here in the Madison area this morning wondering, how can I help out my community? Well, How about some diaper donations? That will definitely go a long way here for the first ever NBC15 diaper drive. Look at all these diapers here that we've collected already here at 21 Marsh Court on the east side of Madison. Well, Isabel, we have far exceeded really anybody's expectations. Our expectations at NBC15, the expectations here at the Village Diaper Bank. So far, just in online donations beginning this morning, we've raised $50,000 so far.
Amy, we've raised $104,000 so far. $68,000 of that was just today. This is unbelievable.
This is incredible, John. Here at the East Side location at the Village Diaper Bank, where we are right now collecting diapers until 8 o'clock tonight, we've collected 20,000 diapers just at this single location so far, not even counting the other locations around the area. We're going to walk through here. We got some volunteers working really hard already putting your diaper donations together so they can get out to the families in need. You can see the shelves are full here.
$151,500. That's how much money NBC15's diaper drive raised as of Monday.
That's not everything, though. We also collected the diapers you all donated at drop-off locations throughout Dane County. Counting cash and physical donations, NBC15's diaper drive campaign raised 1.1 million diapers in total. We got the job done with a little help from movers from 2 men and a truck. NBC15's Aaron Sullivan followed along and shares the touching end to an unforgettable campaign.
Brett Splitgerber lends a helping hand for a living.
Off to a great start.
But this day on the job as a professional mover, the heavy lifting will help lighten a burden many families carry.
I don't have a lot to give out of my pocket, so they give me an opportunity to be involved.
2 men and a truck offered to pick up all the diapers from drop-off sites across Dane County as NBC15 and the Village Diaper Bank wrapped up a week-long campaign to supply diapers to families in need.
It's a lot of families to help.
As a father, Brett knows what that daily diaper demand looks like.
I don't come from the best, richest beginnings or anything, so I understand what it's like to struggle. I also understand what it's like to work hard and barely be able to feed yourself, let alone afford these diaper prices and stuff. So
his right-hand man, Matthew Lynn, is stocking up on diapers when he can himself.
I'm expecting my first child in May, Delilah, and it just means a lot to see in times like this. Everyone's helping out, and you know, obviously having my first baby is a little stressful, and just knowing that something like this is going on, it warms my heart.
From Madison to Verona and Mount Horeb, as each load got bigger, so did the smiles.
All right, let's get to the next one.
More diapers and more diapers. I mean, they're just piling up. I mean, it's snowing diapers here today, right? Which is a beautiful thing. And our movers love being part of this as well.
Businesses like Icky Sticky Ice Cream offered up their space to help collect donations.
It's made me, as a mom, unbelievably proud that our community recognizes that it's an issue. Alone in our house, we are spending close to $500 a month in just diapers.
Professional movers from 2 men and a truck dedicated their morning to picking up your generous diaper donations from locations all across Dane County and drop them off here at the Village Diaper Bank, where they'll be counted, sorted, and distributed to partner organizations who will get them into the hands of families in need. The truck arriving full was an unexpected and welcome sight for the Village Diaper Bank.
I cannot believe how full that is.
Seeing that people showed up in an even bigger way at all of our drop sites and, you know, made a special trip, an errand just for us, it feels really good.
But the best feeling of all will come from families, relieved to get this necessity for their littlest members.
Children, they don't really have a choice what households they're born into, where they live, any of that. And so I think that it's really special that people recognize that babies are probably the most vulnerable in our community and need us the most.
In Dane County, Aaron Sullivan, NBC15 News.
Well, that's so true. And again, that truckload of diapers plus your generous cash donations helped us give 1.1 million diapers to area families in need.
I'll tell you, when you see what we saw originally as empty shelves full of diapers, it just makes you feel so good to make a difference.
Yeah, we put out a message, and boy, did you respond. Thank you to all of you who gave.